Uniport Road, near Choba Campus, by Tejat Bus Stop, Choba, Port Harcourt, River State. Our website, www.stfortunes.com. You can call us on 08162 172 980 or 08113 731 911. St. Fortunes Travels and Logistics, your Shojak blog.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
Whether it's happening in Port Harcourt, South Sound, Nigeria, or around the world, we've got you covered. On air, online, delivering balanced news and unbiased analysis. Today, 95.1 FM.
Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. News update.
Good evening. Here is the news update on Today 95.1 FM. I'm Queen Chima. The National Bureau of Statistics (NBS) is set to launch the long-awaited rebased gross domestic product (GDP) report. Nigeria has been in the process of rebasing its GDP, with 2019 selected as the new base year up to 2024. The report, which will reflect the current economic structure of Nigeria, will incorporate new and emerging sectors and technological advancement that have transformed the economy in recent years. Rebasing can lead to a more accurate representation of the Nigerian economy, potentially influencing economic indicators like the debt-to-GDP ratio and tax revenue. Statistician General of the Federation, CEO of the NBS, Adeyemi Adeniro, said the exercise was a routine statistical activity to ensure that national account statistics accurately reflect the economy. The Federal High Court, Abuja, has turned down a request by the immediate past governor of Kogi State, Yahya Bello, seeking the release of his international passport, saying that the medical report attached to the application was not signed by its maker. Delivering the ruling, Justice Emeka Nwite, however, held that contrary to the submission of the prosecution team, the application was not an abuse of the court process. The defendant had applied for the release of his travel document to enable him travel to the United Kingdom for medical attention. The judge said counsel to the defendant argued that the applicant was a known hypertensive patient for about 15 years. The lawyer, Joseph Daudu, was also said to have presented Exhibits A and B, which constituted an expert report on the health status of the applicant, saying that sufficient materials had been placed before the court to exercise its discretion in favor of the applicant. The judge also recalled that the prosecution team argued that the application was an abuse of the court process. While urging the court to dismiss the application, counsel to the prosecution noted that the reliefs sought were similar and that the motion was technically incompetent as the sureties to the defendant were not informed. The court, however, held that Exhibit B, which was the medical report provided by a doctor, was not signed by its maker and as such lacked any legal efficacy. The Kano State Judicial Service Commission has approved the demotion of a court registrar, Adamu Salisu, for forgery and falsification of affidavits of service. According to a statement by the spokesperson for Kano State Judiciary, Baba Jibo Ibrahim, the decision was part of the resolutions reached at the JSC's 84th meeting. Jibo Ibrahim said after deliberations, the Commission demoted Salisu from grade level 13 to grade level 12 and removed him from his position as registrar in charge of High Court number 13. The action, he said, was taken in line with the JSC's mandate to uphold integrity and discipline within the judicial arm of government. He added that the sanctions were intended to serve as a deterrent to other staff and curb absenteeism within the judiciary staff. And on the foreign scene, Israeli forces have killed at least 115 Palestinians across Gaza, including 92 people who were shot dead while trying to get food at the Zikim crossing in the north and aid point in Rafah and Khan Yunis in the south. The killings came as Israel's continued siege of Gaza worsened a hunger crisis, with health authorities there announcing at least 19 deaths from starvation over the past day. At Zikim, Israeli forces shot at least 79 Palestinians as large crowds gathered there in the hopes of getting flour from a United Nations aid convoy. 9 more were killed near an aid point in Rafah, where 36 others had lost their lives just 24 hours earlier. Israel's military acknowledged the attack, saying it had fired warning shots to remove an immediate threat posed to the troops in northern Gaza. The UN's World Food Programme said the Israeli shootings happened just after a convoy of 25 trucks carrying food assistance crossed the Zikim point. And that was the news update on Today 95.1 FM. Thank you so much for listening. I'm Queen Chima. Good evening.
Today's news, today's entertainment, today's sports, today's issues. Today on Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
It all begins with breaking news.
Now make no mistake, this is a difficult mission, and it will remain difficult for some time.
Then it keeps trending. Events, issues, personalities, all struggling to gain attention. But in the race for deadlines, the intrigues, power play on the currents are often missed or underreported.
Insecurity here is basically a product of poverty.
But not anymore.
As the platform on radio steps in to fill the missing links on events, issues, and personalities in the news.
I'm not afraid of anybody. Yeah!
The platform on radio serves only the hottest topics and trending issues. Only on Today 95.1 FM.
95.1 FM.
Port Harcourt.
Weekdays, 4 p.m.
Get on the platform on radio and be served.
All stand, greet.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. You're welcome to Jagbajantis High School. My name is Sound Sultan, your new mathematics teacher. By the way, do you understand Pidgin English?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now what we go use henceforth? Okay, carry your pen. Carry your paper. Hey, them for my class. People of this world, them plenty. Sins of this people, many. So many. Many times plenty, multiplier. Many times plenty, multiplier. The answer you get now waiting, they make come and they cry. The answer you get now waiting, they make rich man they mess and leaders they lie. The answer you get now waiting, they make young boys and girls join party gang. Answer you get now waiting, they make innocent man rot inside the jail. Get it, and then agree to grant and bail. Get it, oh. Everybody, oh yeah,
join Jagbajantis,
we
solve mathematics.
We did our continent, so both say about mass, we go use take
solve mathematics. So follow Jagbajantis.
So ya Caribbean, be for brotherhood.
Love your neighbor as yourself,
oh, for objectivity.
Be objective, genuine.
D for democracy. M for modification.
Our behavior, let's stand to the same behavior.
Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the platform on radio. It's actually a program, and I've basically dissected it into breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This is the only place where you can eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Except you go to even government events. It's somehow a little bit difficult these days for you to eat very well, eat yafu. But here, I ensure you do that. So, let's kickstart with the menu. Rivers Police apprehends suspected child traffickers in Abia State. For lunch, Police Service Commission advises retired officers against any planned protest. And for dinner, Serap sues President Bola Tinubu-led government over failure to publish forensic audit reports on NDDC. All right, let's go into the details. The Rivers State Police Command has apprehended two notorious